Hello and welcome to the Philippines. Going to take a look at a lot with two buildings for sale in Moalboal, about 2 to 3 hours south of Cebu City. Uh, and Moalboal is a very popular resort destination. Anyway, look at the area. That greenhouse across the way is for sale as well. I will show you the upper level of that a little later in this video, and we can get a bird's eye view of this lot, give you a little better idea of the size. And anyway, two buildings here, and I can see where if somebody wanted to build a house on this lot, they could live in this building while they were building the other building. And my understanding is a Canadian and his wife own both this house or this lot and buildings and the one across the way, the green one there. And I'll show you that in the next video, but I'll show you the top level of it a little later in this video. Anyway, looks like a Doberman back there on a very short leash, so it's not going to protect. Look like a friendly dog anyway. Anyway, this lot is I think 502 square meters, which comes out to about 5,400 square feet, and insulated roof with metal uh, girders. I think the proper name is trusses, metal trusses. It has a CR here, and with a shower. And a septic tank is set up, I believe, here and a couple of them across the way in the other house. These folks are moving up near Manila. They own property and house up there near Manila, and they're going to be moving up there very near. So they'll be moving everything out except the CR, the toilet. I think pretty much everything is coming out of here. And as we look at the other house too, you will see a lot of boxes packed away. And they're gonna, when they moved from Canada, they shipped with a container, and that's probably how they'll have to do it to get their goods up to Luzon area. Anyway, pretty good size lot, and the other building is smaller than this one, more of a workshop type situation, also with metal trusses. Now the Canadian husband, I understand, was a building inspector in Canada for many, many years, and very strict about the quality of his construction. I believe they had the house and these buildings built, and he was pretty strict about how they were built. I think the house itself is about 10 years old. I'm not sure about these buildings here. But anyway, some room in there, and I'm not sure the square meters, square footage of the building itself, but gives you a little bit of an idea. Not sure if these cabinets are going, uh, but everything else, all this stuff that can be boxed up, I believe, is going to Manila. And of course, it's gated type area, and you've got a walkway all the way around the building there. And I will show you back around the back side of the lot too, so you get a better idea of just everything that we have here. I thought those were grapevines in the back, but she tells me no, she called them something else. And I think there was another tree or two that had fruit on it. I don't know if it was a mango tree or what it was back in there. But anyway, we'll take a look at the other building inside as well. If you could hit the like button underneath the video, I would certainly appreciate that. That helps to promote the algorithms with YouTube and Google. So that's all part of doing business on these sites anymore. Also, in the last 5 years, I've got over 800 videos up. I've got playlists. I've done a lot of videos, many of you know, about condominiums, housing development, subdivisions, mostly condominiums, showing you around, mostly in the Cebu City area. but some outside over in Tagbilaran City, subdivision over there, and a few other places I've been, a few resorts I've been to. So it gives you a little bit of an idea. It's a pretty good sized lot, actually. 502 square meters, 5,400 square feet. I think you're within a kilometer or so of the actual beach, and actually the greenhouse across the way that they own and is for sale as well is just on the other side of that, back side of that house is the ocean. So you're not very far at all from water. They've got some boats, outrigger boats parked over there, not very far from there. No, disclaimer, I'm not a realtor or broker or any such thing. I happen to have a camera. I happened to meet a taxi driver a few days ago that knew about some properties down here, and I hired him for the day to bring me down here to look at the properties. And I will put contact information in the description of the video, down below the video in the description area. So this walk area you can get all the way around if you're not too big of a person. Get around that back side there. Another house being built next door there. Of course, foreigners are not allowed to own land. They can lease the land. I think the initial lease is usually about 25 years, and then you're allowed to extend that another 25, possibly 50. I'm not positive about that. This lady showing me around, telling me that you can cook those bean type things, and then these flowers you can boil, make a healthy tea out of those. I forget what she called them. Getting back into this other building took a little bit of an effort, clearing a little bit of brush away there, and we did finally get this door open. He had a proper key, and take a look at that. The insulation, there is insulation in the other building as well as this, the roof insulation, that little bubble wrap type insulation, I believe. So a bit of a workbench, workshop type area there. And then I'm going to take you up to the rooftop of the other building. And there you can see the lot from up there on top of the roof area there. And then I'll show you inside of that top area as well. Going up to the third floor of the greenhouse, which is a 5-bedroom house. Very nicely built, nice design. All these windows up on that third level up there. And then we'll go outside and look around the area, give you a little bit of a tease of what you're going to see in the next video. The 5-story, or the 5-bedroom, 3-story house. The taxi driver picked me up at 5 a.m. It took us 2 hours almost exactly to get to Moalboal. Now on a busy day, it might take 3 hours to make that trip. And I understand that there's a medical group planning to build a new medical center that will cater to the foreigners, because this is a big tourist spot, a growing tourist spot. I think they've got 2 or 3 malls. Gaisano Grand Mall is one of the malls, and I think there's 1 or 2 other malls in town. Not as big as Ayala and the Big SM store in Cebu City, but you can find much of what you need in those types of stores. And there you can see some boats down there, so that's how close. There's actually a looks like a boat ramp off the back side of this, and I'll show you that in the next video as well. They've got this netting up. I suspect they have this netting up to keep birds from flying in there. I suspect that's the reason. Nice breeze up here. Several nice houses in the area, and anyway, that'll be the next video. We'll look at the rest of this house anyway. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, and there's where the water comes up from the ocean there. and I'll see you next time. We'll take another quick look over the side here. And there's the lot down there. Give you an idea what you're looking at. And another house going in right to the left of that as well. See ya.